Collaboration. That's what it's all about in regards to building your story, being authentic. Today, December 30th, 2025, Kyle Rodgers hosted an amazing virtual roundtable, which brought together leaders across different mindsets, different business opportunities, growth, AI, spirituality, leadership, internet marketing, and wellness, united by one mission. And that was actually collaboration, change, impacting someone, helping people create the clarity, confidence, and legacy using the tools that were bestowed upon them. And as myself, Adrian Mays, your AI wealth strategist and AI cash story captain, and founder of the AI Legacy Blueprint Master Calculator, and I built another app since then. But needless to say, the key thing about that is collaboration and growth. And upon today, I wanted to actually just follow up and just say thank you to Kyle Rodgers, as Kyle Rodgers got all these individuals together and received a text message yesterday, sharing with us that it was going to happen. And he created the group, and Darren Powers, Frank Sagasta, Gregory Kasim Rutledge, Kevin Jacobson, Kimberly Clark, Christina Michelle, Kyle Rodgers, Nikki Neal, and Sean Bradbury. We all were able to connect today in regards to a live call, and to connect with like minds and building in regards to each of our own story. It's amazing because it aligned with the AI legacy AI App Talk live that every Tuesday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we reach out and talk to people in regards to their journey with the AI legacy and app process, with AI process or what have you. But today was built different. It was honestly because, again, when you know your passion is knowing your story and being authentic, helping these coaches and creators be the best versions of themselves, and try to build wealth and legacy with AI using these AI app tools and financial clarity and education. This is information that wasn't taught in school. And so when you have this information that's never been taught in school, you know, people understanding that these money leaks that business owners are missing out on every day, having this passion behind this AI legacy blueprint master calculator, honestly, just jumping off a call with the built with AI team, thanks Coach Aki, in regards to just learning and building and translating this financial confusion into something simple, easy, keeping it simple. As my business partner, Unika Gaines, the tax extraordinaire, and I moving to tax season here in a couple of days, but building that legacy driven financial system, that's what it's all about. And serving CEOs, coaches, entrepreneurs, action takers, creators, growth minded individuals, being able to understand that, yes, numbers tell a story and your authentic story, but AI helps you understand it and change the ending of your story. So when Kyle Rodgers, this amazing host, got everyone together, and he's a scaling expert, relationship driven growth strategist. And when he shared his story today here live, it was a few things that stood out to me in regards to it, and it was one thing called resilience. And if with resilience being the middle name of what Kyle Rodgers was all about, and getting everyone together, it just honestly made sense. Because he scaled businesses to set seven figures, he achieved $100,000 months with no paid ads, and he was sharing the impact of the two things of being able to hire somebody. Being self is not selfish. That is not a selfish act. So 7 to 10% of people hire a team, and finding a closer is key. But turning relationship-based growth into a repeatable, scalable legacy system, that's the key thing in regards to his journey. So showing how AI can help entrepreneurs and automation and hiring virtual assistants and utilizing affiliate marketing, and also being able to have VAs. Those partnerships help you scale, getting your time back is the key thing. So when hearing about Kyle Rodgers getting the group together, that was amazing. And thank you so much, Serena. You missed the party. That's okay, but you're at the party now. And if you would have, we've been straight taught this in school. You've been further in life, and now I'm able to go back up because God's got the plan. Yes, my love. So you are in the right place and understanding that it's all about collaboration. It's all about connecting. Serena, we got to give her some love in the comments as well. She was on a previous live virtual conversation with Adrian Mays, and I appreciate your support, and I'm, being honest, because again, we win together. That's the whole growth process. And so again, when we actually talked today, Darren Powers was on today as well. And so what Darren Powers, his story was amazing in itself. He's a mindset and performance coach and an author. So neuroscience based thinking and freedom from stress driven decision making, having the deliberate thinking versus reactive thinking, and understanding how financial clarity literally unlocks the mental freedom required for deliberate thinking and peak performance. It's so amazing that this next individual that was on there today, Kimberly Clark, she had so much energy. She reminded me of myself. Uh, so her whole thing, stack more wise, less people profit. She was a freaking amazing. So when a live conversation comes out, you have to make sure that you tune in and be able to. And I'm going to make sure I post it too at the live virtual conversation where we have the replays and everything as well. But Kimberly had a story in regards to helping people, showing people that quick wins and her backstory of just getting through. She said she was poorer than poor, but launching digital offers and making those small offers, escaping the grind and getting your freedom back. Quick wins create cash flow. And it was amazing having these different tools that she actually shares and offers. So when the actual actual has the live, I'll make sure I post it. Her energy is amazing in regards to turning those fast wins into long-term growth. She is awesome. Now, the next person that was on there as well today, Nikki Neal, the soul shifter. Her story was so amazing in regards to just having the guide to help people. She wanted to make sure that your soul and your mental and your energy is all centered. So when she was sharing her story and just relating with her energetic alignment and her soul remembrance, spiritual sovereignty, just the true legacy that again your energy and your purpose is all designed. So just understanding that financial peace happens in regards to creators stepping into their full soul aligned purpose. It was an amazing opportunity as well. Sean Bradbury was an awesome addition today too. He's a life coach for middle-aged men, but he said something that stood with me that I can honestly say that so many people forget about. It's so funny being on this billionaire journey, day 590 of the billionaire journey of Adrian Mays. What up, though? But in regards to this empowering middle-aged men, he said something that was so key today that's going to make you want to tune in and watch the whole thing. It was one secret that everyone tends to forget about how to actually maximize your purpose here in life is to love yourself. Love yourself because again, you don't know what you don't know. But the great thing is giving yourself grace. He's a single father. He identifies priorities and trust, guilt-free living, and being able to know how important legacy is, being a single father. And he's literally just taking time for himself to be the best version of himself. And when he said love yourself is the one thing that we tend to forget as people, it's a commonality and it's such a true point. The other individual I was on here today as well had so much energy like myself. I guess, it's just one of those things that it's so great meeting people like yourself. Gregory Kasim Rutledge. So he is an author and he also is in a sobriety journey over 20 years. And he was saying that before, this is the second time being on a roundtable with Kyle, he was in a dark place. But we related so much in regards to his vision of clarity, his career transformation, valuing your dollar, but valuing your time and being able to show people through coaching that financial elevation. So Gregory had a story in itself, and I can't wait to have him on a live conversation. Each individual, actually, because you know me, I'm going to ask. But him having that clarity of catalyst and challenge and change and showing how to reinforce the mindset to be the best version of yourself. I know that that acceleration that he had and that energy, it was magnetic to everyone that was actually on the call. So again, it's so funny how when people go live and they say, you can't be engaging when you're doing something live on computer or what have you. I'm like, yes, you can. Podcasts are amazing, but I like to call them a live virtual conversation because it's live. It's not edited. But today's is going to be this is my first one doing something edited, so it's cool. Everything happens for a reason, right? So, and then the next one was Frank Sagasta. Frank was in the car. He was busy grinding on his goals and his plans, but he's a coach. He's an entrepreneur. And you could tell that he had a mindset of winning. It was one of those things that have continuous improvement. He said his why was to help his high school youth and to have leadership growth and business optimization. And just to be able to maximize his story, because again, having smarter decisions and leadership, financial organization, that's how optimization all aligned with the whole ecosystem of how we actually grow. And the last person as well we were on today was Christina. Christina was amazing in regards to talking about burnout. And it was burnout in the nervous system and a recovery coach. She was a nurse that worked over 28 years. And how you can find her is that's why I'm showing you all of their Facebook pages because again, the key thing is being able to reach out and network with individuals as well. And so Christina Michelle, and let them know you heard about them on the live virtual conversation with Adrian Mays. They'll love it, right? But Christina Michelle, she was so amazing in regards to her story, so peaceful. And like I said, being a nurse for 28 years, serving her community now, trying to let people know about burnout and recovery, how to not honestly have those different nervous systems in regards to just knowing that your purpose and taking clarity and support and having that healing, that long term healing, it starts within. So I can't wait to, just unifying everything. It was so beautiful because again, you know how I'm the AI cash story captain and being able to talk about AI wealth strategies. The one thing that I loved about today was how that we connected all together and it was AI is not replacing humanity. It's all about collaboration and having a network and leveraging and not being selfish, utilizing either each person's audience. That's one thing Kyle pointed out in regards to the conversation today, his why is again, you can actually do marketing through DMs. I know that even Serena, I know you're on the call and watching here live. I know we've talked about, just growing your business and building and being able to be the best version of yourself. But again, when you actually know about just take it one day at a time, especially as we entering the end of the year during the holiday time, give yourself grace. Because again, one thing that you have to understand is you're exactly where you're supposed to be and that's so frustrating for us, right? Because our mindset, we want to do so many different things. But when money becomes clear, aligned, and optimized, your nervous system regulates, your creativity expands. And it's not the money in your bank account. You have to move in a type of mode. You have to move in regards to knowing that everything is going to be okay. Is that difficult? Heck yes, because you're not where you want to be yet. But one thing that I can say is consistency beats out everything. This roundtable didn't just talk about AI strategies and talk about the different apps and things that we were doing. He connected with us and asked about our story, asked about how the wins that we had, the results that we've actually given to our audiences. It honestly demonstrated how humanity is still here. Doesn't matter what your angle is, but wealth, wellness, leadership, legacy. If those are the things that you're backing about, that's how you can actually transform into the new year. So here's the great thing. I'll have the actual live conversation after his team edits everything, but I wanted to come back here live because again, I like to be consistent and kind of give you the ins and outs of what the opportunity that we had today. And it was so amazing in regards to just the growth and seeing how everything is going to go ahead and move forward into 2025, 2026, excuse me. So again, this year this lineup that we had in regards to this the growth process, I'm glad I'm able to share it with you because each and every individual today during the virtual roundtable hosted by Kyle Rodgers, these individuals showed up. They were so vulnerable with their story and they were so honest in regards to having the opportunity to be open and honest and vulnerable with exactly who they are today. And it might not be what everybody else wants it to be. And the one thing I'm gonna end with here today, because this was a short one, I just wanted to kind of recap going live at the virtual roundtable with Kyle Rodgers. But I wanted to just kind of give you this as this might be the last time in 2025 that I'm live. We'll see what tomorrow brings, but no, I'll probably go to live tomorrow. You're right. But the key thing I want to kind of wrap up with is just again to say thank you to Kyle Rodgers. Thank you for actually just reaching out in the DM. It's those simple Facebook DMs collaborated 8 different minds all at the same time. And we were able to connect about our stories, where we are now, where we're going, and where we've been. Because you never know who you can impact on the way to your why. But being authentic, being honest, being you is enough. Give yourself grace, love yourself, and know that every moment in your journey is already designed. I hope you enjoyed today. I will be going live tomorrow. You're right. It's New Year's Eve. Come on. It's the last day of 2025. You know I'm going to go live. But hopefully you enjoyed this short here recap with the virtual roundtable with Kyle Rodgers. I can, I let me make sure. I can. I will. I am victorious. What up, though? Detroit, Michigan to the world. Let's go. Deuces.